morning, everyone. It's Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday morning, May 24th, 2021. And lots to talk about this morning. Interesting action. So twitter.com link below. Stay up to date with my latest videos. Also, making sure that everyone understands I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not giving you any financial advice because I don't know any of you in terms of your risk profile. That being said, because I love you all, I want you to know this is educational only, and I only outline my personal opinions here. And I want to make sure that you are fully aware of all things going on, both from a fundamental and technical perspective, to the extent that I could provide it. But again, your financial advisor would probably be able to indicate a better path for you and tailor it out. Anyway, please don't risk money you cannot afford to. So over here, average cost basis is 43.7. All right, I'm not a big fan of the fact that we're down. But you know what? I could lose this money and I'll be all right. But it's not the point. I obviously want to make money no matter what. So I wouldn't be doing this if I just wanted to lose my money. I could find a lot better ways to lose my money than investing in cryptos. But I believe that I will make money in the end, and that's why I am invested in this particular cryptocurrency NuCypher. So this condition has not hit yet, but I have a feeling. My feeling is we might hit this in the near future. Near future being over the next couple of weeks. And I'll explain that in a second. So let's go straight into this. All right, we're down, we're 25.98, 26 maybe. More encouraging than this. Way more encouraging than this. And I'll tell you right now, Bitcoin's on a tear right now. So spoiler alert. Let's go straight into it then. Since this baby wedge here is actually really compelling to me, we could be on a reversal here like you wouldn't believe. This appears to look like an upside down head and shoulders pattern, and we have to see how this plays out. I just hope this break through this line here is not a a fake out, and then we kind of trek back down again. If we could stay over it and go above it in force, I think we're really looking really healthy here. Anyway, so going over to the NuCypher Bitcoin chart, we are actually above the line. Still not where I want to see it. I mean, we need to be up here, but closer to 900. A couple hundred points off. It's 689. Like to be expected. Sometimes you see a sharp pullback in the cryptocurrency pair relative strength to Bitcoin, such as NuBTC, which you're looking at here. And a lot of times when Bitcoin roars higher, you'll see a pullback on the strength to Bitcoin for the altcoins. And that is typical initially, right? And then when Bitcoin levels off, then all of a sudden you see all of these NuCypher Bitcoin pairs and the graph to GRT Bitcoin pairs, all of them start to play catch up. And why is that? Because the retail market feels more confident in the markets because a lot of people are looking at Bitcoin. Anyway, so that's kind of where we stand right now. We're definitely 686. I project we're going to start heading up here, so long as we don't have massive meltdowns with Bitcoin in the near future. All right, so just going back to this chart. This is an ugly chart. I don't like it. It's the outcome. It's not the input. So I'm not totally destroyed by this chart here. I think you could draw this a million different ways. You could even draw it as a broadening wedge. This thing could sling straight back up to where we were not too long ago, back around here. And I anticipate, as a result of this broadening wedge here, if you look at Bitcoin again, we started back here, right? We went from like a week and a half ago all the way to right now. And look, we're already 38,211 on Bitcoin. And this is completely 100% the reason why we have to look at Bitcoin, because this will also impact the altcoin market, because a lot of retail folks are buried in altcoin, and every time this thing goes higher, which is now starting to really take a nice swing to the upside, I think it makes retail folks more comfortable, who are sitting mostly in the altcoin market. Not mostly, meaning that it's more that altcoins are not driven by institutions, because they're not playing around in that pond yet. But I think they will eventually as time goes by, because I think institutions are still getting used to Bitcoin. And as that thawing out happens over the next few years, you're going to start to see them get more interested in altcoins. That's the way progress works. It doesn't happen overnight. Look at Amazon. Amazon took years. It was up and down 50%. During the dot-com heyday, when I was like staring at it right in the face, a little bookstore, right? I mean, these things do take time as an environment to work out. Heaps of volatility, but heaps of opportunity if you have a long game, if you have a long-term horizon. Very important that you all understand that, especially if you're younger and you can hold on to it for a couple of years. This is like the game you want to be in, and hold on to the things that you know have longevity. Anyway, so that's kind of like my little side note. So we're 26.30 right now. Not bad. We're like, what do we just pop 30 cents in like a few minutes here? Not saying that this is going to fly today, but let's see how much Bitcoin can hold the crowd, right? So look at the pairs here. 10% up on Bitcoin. 11% on NuCypher US dollar were up, but of that drive upward for NuCypher US dollar, it's primarily driven by Bitcoin. Very little is driven by NuCypher Bitcoin today. And again, sometimes it takes NuCypher Bitcoin a little time to catch up once we see stability with Bitcoin. All right, so encouraging news for those invested in it and hodling like myself. All the best. And for those that aren't in it yet, reconsider. You might want to take a stab at this. Again, only if you have risk capital that you can lose. Talk soon.